You weren't born to blend in. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's small view of the world. You were born to break silence with presence. To enter rooms like a force of nature, not a whisper. They told you to be soft, to be nice, to be quiet. But inside you, there's a wolf that doesn't kneel. Only hunts. You've spent too long apologizing for your strength. Too long dimming your fire for people who fear light. But not anymore. This is the moment. This is the shift. This is where the alpha wakes up. The version of you that stops chasing and starts leading. The version of you that doesn't beg, she builds. This isn't a motivational talk. This is a command to your spirit. So listen close. And remember, you don't become alpha. You remember you already were. You've been looking outside of yourself for answers, for validation, for permission to rise. But power isn't something you find. It's something you remember. It was always there, sleeping under the surface, waiting for you to stop pretending you were ordinary. They taught you to doubt your instincts, to smile smaller, to play it safe, to blend in, keep quiet, stay nice. But what if I told you? You were never designed to blend in. You were designed to disrupt. This world didn't give you your power. So why are you waiting for it to approve of it? You don't need more compliments. You need clarity. You are not here to be liked. You are here to lead. So drop the act. Take off the soft mask they taught you to wear. Step into your real skin. The one with teeth. The one with fire in its veins. The one that remembers the wolf. Alpha ISNT ego. It's alignment. It's when your thoughts, your energy, and your purpose finally face the same direction. And they're all done playing small. When your silence is heavier than noise. When your presence speaks before your mouth does. When you walk in a room, and everything in it adjusts. You are not one of many. You are the only one of you. You don't chase attention. You command it. By simply existing in your truth. The alpha doesn't roar to prove herself. She just walks, and the forest listens. Affirmation. Repeat after me. I am not one of many. I am the only one of me. I don't shrink to be accepted. I expand to be respected. My power doesn't ask. It arrives. Remember this. You don't owe the world softness if it costs you your strength. This is your awakening. This is the rise of the alpha. You were taught to fear being alone. But alpha, being alone is where you hear yourself clearly. The world tells you that silence is weakness. But that's because they don't understand power. Real wolves don't bark. They act. They observe. They plan in silence. When you walk with the crowd, you become part of the noise. When you walk alone, you become the signal. Let them misunderstand you. Let them question your absence. Let them wonder why you no longer show up for spaces that never saw you. That's not loneliness. That's strategy. You didn't pull away out of fear. You stepped back to recalibrate your crown. Some people walk in packs. You don't. You're not part of the noise. You are the reason it stops. The alpha walks alone, not because she's rejected, but because she's ahead. Too far forward for the average to follow. You lead without noise, without announcement, without approval. And when you move, the world shifts, not because you said anything, but because you didn't have to. Unfollow the crowd. Unsubscribe from average. Rewrite your own code. This is your season of sacred distance. Not to isolate, but to elevate. Affirmation. Repeat after me. I walk alone because I lead the unseen. My silence is intentional. My distance is divine. The less I explain, the more powerful I become. If they can't feel your presence in your silence, they were never meant to walk beside you. Let your absence speak louder than your words ever could. This is not detachment. This is alpha control. Because the true queen doesn't chase. She waits, then moves. Alone and ahead. If they don't respect your time, your space, Your boundaries. Then they don't respect you. And here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. What you allow is what will continue. You teach the world how to treat you, not through your words, but through what you tolerate. Alpha queens don't lower the bar. They raise the throne. And if someone can't reach it, they were never meant to sit at your table. You don't exist to be accessible. You exist to be respected. And access to you? That's earned, not expected. You'll hear people say, "But she's changed." Good, that was the goal. Evolution isn't betrayal. It's self-respect in motion. You don't keep people in your life out of history. You keep them because of alignment. Peace over popularity. Standards over stories. You don't need more people. You need more clarity. Be ruthless with your energy. Because your energy is currency. And it's not for sale at every door. Some will call it cold. Let them. Because only those who benefited from your lack of boundaries will be offended by your new ones. You are not hard to love. You're just not easy to use anymore. Affirmation. Repeat after me. My energy is not for sale. It's sacred. I don't lower myself to be understood. I rise to be respected. I don't chase peace. I choose it. And I protect it like a throne. Cut fast. Heal faster. You don't need closure. You need a standard. And remember this. Every time you enforce your boundaries, you are reminding the world. I am Alpha. I am royalty. I am not here to be tolerated. I am here to be honored. Power doesn't always announce itself. It doesn't scream. It doesn't chase. It just is. Real alpha energy isn't chaos. It's control. The loudest in the room is rarely the leader. Because the alpha doesn't fight for attention. She becomes it. You don't beg to be seen. You don't perform to be heard. You become so still, so steady, so grounded. They feel you without you having to say a word. Let the insecure yell. Let the weak over-explain. Let them try to dominate through noise. You dominate through silence. True power is when you could react. But you don't. Because you've mastered yourself too deeply to let the world pull you into petty storms. Alpha isn't rage. It's restraint. It's the look in your eyes that says, I could, but I won't, because I don't need to. The old you needed to prove herself. The real you? She doesn't. You don't have time for chaos. Because your peace is your platform, and your calm is your greatest flex. Be the eye of the storm, where everything else spins in panic. But you stay unshaken. Let them try to shake you. Let the world test you. Let life rise like thunder. And you? Still. Solid. Unbothered. Affirmation. Repeat after me. Calm is my superpower. Fire is my fuel. I don't chase control. I am control. Silence is my weapon. Peace is my posture. And nothing moves me without my permission. Because when you've truly stepped into your power, you don't need to prove anything. You don't move out of panic. You move with precision. The alpha doesn't fear the storm. She is the calm at its center. And when she does strike, it's calculated. It's final. It's legendary. The day doesn't control you. You don't wake up hoping it's kind. You don't wait for peace. You create it. Because alpha queens don't chase the day. They command it. This is your territory. And every second of it will obey the energy you bring. When you open your eyes, you're not just waking up. You're entering your mental battlefield. No scroll. No noise. Just breath. Stillness. And clarity. The mirror isn't just a reflection. It's your first throne of the day. So stand tall. Look into your own eyes. And remind yourself, you were made to lead. Now go act like it. Don't let the world touch your energy before you do. Don't let chaos walk in before confidence takes its seat. Claim your mirror. Your silence. Your schedule. Your space. The day responds to the alpha who enters it with intention. with stillness in her eyes and fire in her stride. This is not about hustle. It is about honor. It's about showing up as the woman who knows who she is and doesn't shrink for anyone. Not time, not noise, not fear. You are the ruler of this moment, this space, this entire 24 hours. You don't need a throne to be royal. You just need to move like it. Because when the alpha rises, the world adjusts. Affirmation. Repeat after me. This day bows to me. I rise. I reign. I command my time. I lead with presence. I don't chase moments. I create movements. The sun doesn't rise. I do. So walk out into this world today not like a guest, but like you own the ground beneath you. You've done the inner work. You've reclaimed your energy. You've stepped into the Wolf within. Now go and rule your day like royalty. You don't become alpha. You wake her up. She was always there. Beneath the doubt. Beneath the silence. Beneath the noise. And now, she's risen. So if this hit your soul, if it stirred something ancient and untouchable inside you, then stay here. Tap subscribe. Drop a in the comments to mark your presence. And make this a daily ritual. Because this isn't just motivation. This is your new default setting. You are not for everyone. You're not meant to be. You are for you. And the world, it can keep spinning. You lead it.